Hey, it's Dianel. And I've come to a realization. Horror movies today suck. Like, they actually suck. Like, they're so bad. Really bad. Like, they're not scary and they're cheesy and it's just cringy, honestly, to say the least. And I realized that 90s and 80s and the 70s and 60s horror movies, movies aren't going to be the same as those are, because it's just, those are original ideas, and now people are just trying to make things scary and it's not working out. And if you want to watch a horror movie in today's age, I guess, here's a list. Current horror movies that actually don't suck, and it's not a lot. These are actually good, in my opinion. Let me start. I have them written on my hand because I was too lazy to get a piece of paper, and they're here. So, number one is Would You Rather. The movie came out in 2012, and it's about this girl, this 20-ish year old woman, I guess, that had a sick brother. Her brother had cancer, leukemia, and her doctor introduced her to this guy, and this guy basically said, if you go to this dinner and you win the game we're gonna play, you get money for your brother's treatment. And she goes, obviously needs the money, so she goes, and there's a lot of people at this dinner. They don't know each other. We're all like invited by this guy, and the game they're playing is Would You Rather. Sounds innocent enough, right? Keep listening. The game starts, and they start playing Would You Rather, as one would do when you're going to play Would You Rather. And it's stuff like, would you rather be locked in a barrel for like 5 minutes or light a firecracker on your hand? And obviously you have to choose because those are the rules of Would You Rather, but the deal with this, the point of this is the gag of this is that you actually have to do what you said you would rather do. And basically, people do the stuff they're supposed to do, and obviously they die because they're really dangerous and like morbid stuff. And like some is like, I think, I haven't watched this movie in a while, but like I think someone had to shoot someone else, and I think if you don't do it, you die. So like they pin all these people against each other, and they're doing it for money. And at the end, not many people are standing. As the movie progresses, people start dying because of the Would You Rather questions that they had to do. And yeah, it's a pretty like, scary thing. I think it's a psychological thriller. They're doing things that are really disturbing, and like it keeps you on the edge of your seat. Like, oh, are they actually gonna do this? Like, is this actually gonna happen? And it's not horror in the sense of like there's jump scares, and it's like more, yeah, it's more of a thriller. But it's a really good movie, and I recommend it. I give it a 4.5 out of, I was gonna say 10, but no, 4.5 out of 5. Solid movie. Solid. I should probably watch that one again. I haven't watched it since like 2014. But it was a good movie, and I recommend it. Let's move on though. Next one is Hush. This is a Netflix original movie, I believe, and it came out in 2016. It's basically about this deaf girl who lives alone, and all of a sudden this creepy stalker guy starts stalking her and wants to kill her. I don't know why, but he does. And the thing is about her, which I already mentioned, is that she's deaf. So if the guy tries to like go into the house, the alarms go off, she can't hear them. If the guy is like next to her, like right behind her, she can't hear him. It's like really terrifying to think of. Like, just put yourself in her position. Like, you're deaf, and there's this guy who's trying to murder you, and you don't know where he is unless you see him. Like, you can't like guess or like sense where he is because your hearing is like completely gone. She's basically trying to survive this and like hiding and looking everywhere, and the guy could literally be in any single room of her house, and she has no idea. And when I say this movie is horrifying, I mean it's horrifying. Like, it's actually so crazy, like, to think of. Like if you're in that position, like, I've said it like 10 times in this whole sentence, but watch it. You're not gonna be disappointed. This one I give a 4.7 out of 5. It's better than Would You Rather, but it's not quite at the 5 yet. We'll get to the 5. Next movie is Don't Breathe. Movie came out in 2016. I saw it recently, like 2 weeks ago during spring break with my cousins. It's basically about these 3 thieves. They're thieves. They rob people, and they're young, maybe late teens, early 20s. Clay Jensen is in the movie. I forgot his real name. Clay Jensen from 13 Reasons Why. He's in this movie. He's one of the thieves. They all go to this house. The house belongs to a blind guy, and he has a lot of money. Like, so much money, so they plan this heist. I think I used that word right, but they plan this robbery, and they go into his house to rob him. Duh. But, okay, little preface, little like backstory on this guy. He was in the military or Navy, I don't know. He was one of those people before he retired and became blind, you know. And they go into this house, and he notices them, and he wakes up, and he tries to kill all of them, and locks them in the house. Like, he puts wood on the doors. Like, he hammers wood into the door, so these people cannot leave this house. And he hunts them down one by one. One by one, he hunts all of them down. He has obviously good hearing, and he senses things. Like, he senses where they are. Like, if they make like little tiny nose, he can probably find them and kill them. He's trying to kill them because they're trying to rob him, and they're trying to escape. But you have to see the movie to see how that turns out. And there's like a lot of jump scares. Like, this one in particular has a lot of jump scares. And this guy has a dog. A really, really, really resilient dog. You'll see what I'm talking about if you watch the movie. Like, it's really scary. Horrifying. And that's all I have for today. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Right here, you can subscribe for videos 3 days a week. Right there, it's free, right? You know, right here. It's here. Click it. Easy. Right here, you can check out my last video where I react to my old Dub Smash videos. Yeah, you'll see how cringy that was if you click on that as well. And see you guys on Monday. Bye.